Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Women and Child Development Ministry extends PM Cares for Children scheme till February end. Associate Vice President AFI, Abu Metha says, Nagaland hosting South Asian Cross Country Championship is a big step and historic not only for the sports fraternity but for the entire state. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee seeks Chief Minister's intervention on the payment of Hindi teachers' salaries without any further delay. And week-long Vigyan Sarvatra Pujyate exhibition begins at 75 locations across the country. With the new Omicron variant of coronavirus causing concern, we appeal our listeners to be vigilant and to get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. Please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news in detail. Women and Child Development Ministry has extended the PM Cares for Children scheme till the end of this month. Earlier, the scheme was valid till 31st December 2021. All states and union territories have now been asked to identify and register the eligible children on the portal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced comprehensive support for children who have lost both their parents due to COVID-19 pandemic last year. The objective of the scheme is to ensure comprehensive care and protection of children who have lost their parents during COVID pandemic. The Prime Minister Cares for Children scheme provides support to children for ensuring education, health, monthly stipend from the age of 18 years and lump sum amount of 10 lakh rupees on attaining 23 years of age. Any citizen can inform the administration regarding a child eligible for support under this scheme through the portal. Associate Vice President of Athletics Federation of India and President Nagaland Athletics Association Abu Metha said Nagaland hosting a recognized international event such as South Asian Cross Country Championship and the 56th National Cross Country in Kohima is a big step and historic not only for the sports fraternity but Nagaland as a whole. Addressing media persons today at Kohima, he said this event is going to be perhaps Nagaland's biggest sporting event in over 50 plus years of statehood and expressed optimism that this event will propel the image of Nagaland and the Nagaland sporting dream towards national and international platforms. Metha said the event, which will be flagged off at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima, on March 26, is expected to have participants from the affiliated states and union territories of the country, including the railways. He said it had also received confirmation of participation from all the SAARC countries and formalities are underway to clear their visas and permits. Metha said Union Minister of Sports, Youth Affairs, Information and Broadcasting, Anurag Thakur, has been invited to be one of the honoured guests and has received a positive response from him. Stars like former world champion Anju Bobby George and former Asian champion P.T. Usha are expected to arrive Kohima before the event and interact with young sportspersons of Nagaland and Northeast, he added. Metha also informed that the annual general meeting of the South Asian Athletic Federation will take place in Kohima. On the occasion, official Team Nagaland kit was also launched. Meanwhile, the official mascot of the South Asian Cross Country Championship and the 56th National Cross Country is a joyous, happy running hornbill, and the name of the mascot is Akimchi, a connotation of the word ambition derived from Semi dialect that exemplifies the ambition of the new generation of Naga youth. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee (NPCC) has asked the Chief Minister of Nagaland, who is also Minister in charge of School Education Department, to intervene and pay the salaries of the Hindi teachers without any further delay. A press release from NPCC President K. Theria stated that the state government's inability to pay the salaries of Hindi teachers while blaming the central government is pathetic. He said a statement of Advisor School Education, K.T. Sukalu, on central government refusal to release salaries to Nagaland's Hindi teachers, terming them as not qualified for the service, needs authentication. Theria said that he does not believe that the centre will starve Hindi teachers to death. Stating that the Hindi teachers were appointed by the state government after verifying the credentials, NPCC President said they deserve their salaries, and denying the salaries exposes the irresponsible government's inability to protect and defend its employees. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. As part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the government's week-long commemoration titled Vigyan Sarvatra Pujyate started today, simultaneously at 75 locations across the country. The inaugural program was held at Vigyan Bhawan, New Delhi. The week-long commemoration for Nagaland chapter, organized by the Department of Science and Technology, Nagaland, is being held at the Department of Science and Technology Complex, Kohima. Commissioner and Secretary Science and Technology, O.T. Chinmark, said the main aspiration about the event is to inspire the youth and help them navigate and build India to be a progressive nation, and also to reinforce the commitment for the scientific community towards economic and social development. He added that the aspiration of this festival is to highlight the development across the country. The four main themes for the week-long celebration include Annals of Science, Milestone of Modern Science and Technology, Swadeshi Parambarik Invention and Invocation, and Transforming India. Altogether, 16 schools from all over Kohima are participating in the week-long festival. It will culminate with a grand valedictory function, which will coincide with the National Science Day celebrated on 28 February in remembrance of Nobel laureate Sir C.V. Raman's path-breaking discovery of the Raman effect in 1930. The Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi said that the development of north-eastern region of India is in priority of the BJP government. Addressing a political rally held in Imphal East District of Manipur today, Modi said that BJP party believes in communal harmony and peace along with equal development in the country. Manipur was known for frequent band and plogat before 2017. After BJP-led state government came to power in 2017, rift between valley and hills has come to an end, and now communal harmony and peace has been restored in the state. Modi also said that a double-engine government is needed at the centre and state for further development, and appealed to the people of Manipur to cast their votes to BJP candidates in the upcoming Manipur polls. Minister for Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Giriraj Singh launched Rural Connectivity GIS data in public domain in New Delhi today. This includes data for over 8 lakh rural facilities, 10 lakh habitations and 25 lakh kilometers of rural roads, which has been collected and digitized using GIS platform developed for Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. National Rural Infrastructure Development Agency, the node implementing agency of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, has also signed an MOU with 3 renowned GIS firms and collaborating with Gati Shakti for releasing rural connectivity GIS data in public domain. The Indian Red Cross Society Nagaland IRCSN launched its first phase of district tour program for the year 2022 at Deputy Commissioner's Office, Zeminu, yesterday. Led by General Secretary IRCSN, Dr. Nipi, an informal meeting was held with the Managing Committee members of IRCSN Zeminu District Branch. Further, blankets, hygiene kits and masks were distributed to the poor, needy and deserving people, where around 60 beneficiaries from various villages were benefited. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Women and Child Development Ministry extends PM Cares for Children scheme till February end. Associate Vice President AFI Metha says Nagaland hosting South Asian Cross-Country Championship is a big step and historic not only for sports fraternity but for entire state. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee seeks Chief Minister's intervention on payment of Hindi teachers' salaries without any further delay. And week-long Vigyan Sarvatra Pujyate exhibition begins at 75 locations across the country. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.